Okay, so I'm going to start a new project, and I'm going to go ahead and name it, you can name it Clippy Mask Collage or something like that. Clippy Mask Collage, and I'm going to hit Create. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and pick a shape. So your shapes are located down here towards the bottom. When you click and hold, you can see that there are different shapes. There's also this option called Custom Shape, and I'll show you that in just a minute. But first, let me do a rectangle. So I'm just going to draw a rectangle. Now, the color of the rectangle, all of that doesn't matter because it's actually going to be covered up. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open and place. You don't just open, but you do open and place, and I'm going to open and place one of my pictures. So I've got a folder. I'm just going to use the same Malaluna pictures here. We'll do this one first. Well, no, that's a stand-up one. Okay, we'll do this one first. Malaluna, so this one's open and placed, and there it is. Now, it's obviously quite large, so I'm going to size it down some, just so it's enough to, you know, you can kind of cover up the square if you want to. Okay, so that's good. So now, oh, okay. So now I'm going to click my move tool over here. And did I click it? Oh, there we go. Okay. So it's important to make sure that your picture is, the layer picture is on top of the shape. Okay. So on your picture layer, now I'm going to right click and I'm going to choose Clippy Mask. And you'll notice now, if I move this around, you can see that this picture is now within that square that I had shaped. Okay, so the picture is maybe a little bit bigger than the shape. So if I want to resize it, I can turn on the transform controls, and I could, oh, I don't want to rotate it. Hello. I could size it down and move it around. But the key is not to have any of that color showing. I'll stretch it out just a little. Okay. And when you're good, you click back on that move and you can turn off your transform controls. Now, let's say you don't want this picture up here in the upper left corner. If I were to just try and drag it, I'm just going to drag the picture. So you have to get both the shape and the photo to move it. So you have your photo layer chosen, and I'm going to hold down Control to select my shape layer, and now I can move these all around and just place it wherever I want. And again, you click one of the layers, hold down Control, and then click the other layer, and you can tell that they're both selected because they look like they're pushed in. That's how you can move that around. All right, so let's put another shape. Let's do a custom shape so you can see what that is. When I choose custom shape, I now have an option up here at the top that says shape. And if I click that and let it load, you can see that there are all kinds of shapes in here. Now, not all of these shapes are going to work with a picture. So you have to think about what would look good with a picture inside it. Let's try this one. I haven't tried this one yet. So we're going to try that shape, and I'm just going to do this to make it look like a tablet. And for this one, because I'm hoping the picture goes in the middle, I am going to change the color of this. Is this the right one? No. There it is. Okay. I just double clicked it. All right. so we'll try that. Now I'm going to open in place. We'll try this one now. I'll size it, well, I'll just leave it for now. We'll see how it does. Okay, so now I'm going to go over the picture again. I'm going to right click and I'm going to do Clippy Mask. Oh, it went behind it. So that's, see, that's not a good shape right there. Darn. Okay. So I will delete and we'll try that again. So custom shape, let's check. Let's go with, we'll go with this paper. And we'll try it again. File, open in place. Okay, and let me just see how this does. Clippy Mask. All right, so that's not bad. The shape is probably too large, so I'm going to size that down. And then I can move this around. There we go. All right, so if I want to move that, let me hold down Control and select both of them so that I can put that where I want it. Okay, so now let's look at text. Text is kind of the same way. You're going to click on your text tool and you're going to type what you want. I'm just going to type Mala Luna. And then it's important that for this particular thing that you kind of pick a font that's kind of chunky, so the photo or whatever you're choosing, whatever picture, will show through. You don't want like a real skinny font. So something big and chunky. I'll just use this one, this Distant Galaxy, because that's a big one there. And I'm going to increase the size. Oh, actually, let me increase it to 150. Okay, so let me just put this right over here. Size that down just a little bit. All right, so now let me open in place a picture. Which one is it? This one. All right, so that's there. And if I have the words that big, I need to make this bigger. Yeah, which is fine. I'll just do that. All right, so now I'm going to Clippy Mask, and now it's within the words, and then you can move that around to whatever it is that you want. And then if you want the text, let's say I want the text to be bigger so I could see more, I could do something like that. And then hold down Control, I could move this around. Turn off my transform controls, and there you go. So again, I want you to have, what did I say? 6 different pictures clipped to different shapes. So 6 items like this, and then 1 text like this, so that your photograph is clipped to the text.